YouTube, we back at it. Giants preview week 2 with all my grays. Week 2 versus the Panthers. What can we talk about? Let's talk about the injury news for the Giants first. I don't know exactly what the Panthers are in terms of injuries, but the Giants, you know, we're a little banged up. But optimism comes at us with Kayvon Thibodeaux. He's feeling pretty optimistic that he might make his debut. So if he makes his debut, that might be a really good look for the Giants going into another victory. Other injury news, our secondary was already not so great. We did give up a lot of yards last week to a, I guess, average quarterback. But our secondary got worse because our cornerback number 2, he's injured. Well, he's not really injured. He has to have surgery to take out his appendix. So we have only Adoree Jackson, and the guy that we signed from the Falcons, he's not that good. So our secondary is very depleted. Again, it wasn't that good to begin with. We are still in our rebuilding stages. So keys for the Giants to get a victory. First of all, Daniel Jones can't turn the ball over in the red zone. That's number one. He had pretty good stats last week, but we cannot turn the ball over. The crowd got to be in it. Our new defensive coordinator, Martindale, exactly what he said. He wants the crowd to be in it. Last week, Baker Mayfield had 4 fumbles, was pressured a lot, not as much as Daniel Jones. And that's another thing. But Baker Mayfield was pressured a lot. We got to keep that pressure going. So if we do get Kayvon back this week, that would be great. I hope he's not playing just because he thinks he could play instead of just being healthy. You got to be really healthy. There's no reason to go out there and get more injured. We are still rebuilding. No reason to get injured and then have a season-ending injury because you're overcompensating. That's what happens sometimes. I remember when I pulled one hamstring, I was overcompensating on one side of my body, so I pulled the other one. My legs ain't never been back the same ever since then. So it's, you know, it's a real thing. But he's young, he'll bounce back, but at the same time, stay healthy. Get healthy. Keys to victory also is Saquon Barkley. Last week, the Panthers gave up a lot of yards on the ground to Chubb. They played the Browns last week. So if we could get the run game going, somehow find a way to slow down their secondary, we actually might be okay. Our offensive line has got to play a little bit better. They played a little bit better in the second half, but that first half, that was looking real bad. So we got to start the second half like we did. We got to start the first half like we did the second half this week to have a chance, because Baker Mayfield might be able to air it out on this secondary. Our run defense held Derrick Henry in check, but you know, that might be a little inflated because Derrick Henry is coming off of an injury last year. So we all know any big injury to a running back, especially to their legs, takes them about 2 years to really come back. So we got to stop McCaffrey as well. Not stop him, but contain him. Same thing with the secondary. We got to slow them down so that we can give our team a chance and give Saquon Barkley a chance. He might have a really big game. He might even have a bigger game than he did last week. The Panthers' run defense is kind of so-so as well. Their offensive line is very so-so. I think our offensive line, when it comes to run blocking, is much better than theirs. And we're both around the same in terms of pass blocking. So it's going to be a tight game. Hopefully it's not messy on the Giants side, and we squeak away with another victory, going to 2-0 for I don't know how long. We'll see. I think we'll win by a touchdown. That's what it's looking like. I think we're going to win by a touchdown. I don't want to have another heart attack. I mean, it was an exciting game last week, but I ain't trying to have another heart attack. We'll see how it goes. Every week I'm trying to bring y'all a preview and a review Giants commentary and video. Let me know if you guys like it. If you like the content, please like the content. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit them notification bells. Get all this content I'm giving y'all. Anyway, we out. Peace.